Okay, that's better. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast there. Sorry about the technical mess up on the other one. Apparently, you cannot broadcast to Facebook Live and YouTube Live at the same time unless you have some other sort of apparatus, which we don't have, but it's okay. We're here now live on our YouTube channel. We appreciate you checking us out. Pretty much 3 months and a couple of days more to go until Carnival and this launch of King Cake season, Carnival season 2020. Ordinarily, we do this on the actual 6th of the month, so there'd be exactly 3 months to go, but there's a Saints game that time. So we're going a couple of days early, but it's okay because we have a lot of exciting news to tell you about of what is happening for next Carnival, what is happening with the King Cake Hub. January 6th, our big Carnival kickoff day, big lawns party, Benny Grunch and the Bunch, the Panorama Jazz Band, Professor Carnival, Grand Marshal Mardi Gras, lots of surprises. Going to be a great, great time at the Mortuary Mystery Mansion, home of the Mortuary Haunted House, which is going on now, as well as the Scout Island Screen Park. So be sure to check that out. But once the Mortuary finishes up, then getting set for Carnival time, January 6th, 4800 Canal Street. It is going to be a big, big party. The cutting of the ceremonial first piece of King Cake. It is going to be great. And we're going to be debuting a couple of new King Cakes that day. We have a couple of new bakery partners to tell you about, and even more happening in the next few months. But this will give you an update as to kind of what's happening now. I know we've teased a couple of King Cakes on our Instagram. We're going to tell you what those are. We're going to tell you about them. We're going to tell you about the King Cake Coterie, the King Cake of the Week Club, which is on sale now. It's actually on sale, $50 off if you subscribe to that by the end of October. This is great. We've got some very, very yummy King Cakes lined up, including, now I showed this picture yesterday on Instagram. I'm going to show it to you now. I'm going to tell you about it. Very few people actually know about it, but I'm going to share it with you. And okay, so we're not that technologically literate here in terms of being able to show the screen. We're just working on that. Right now we have our camera and our King Cake Cup studio. But we do have a picture that I printed out. I'm going to hold it up here. Hold it up here. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a new King Cake that we are debuting. Here, we like a newscast. This is our new King Cake that we are debuting. This is called, drum roll please, the Dragon Claw. It is made by Kalutas, and it is going to be amazing. It will be the best thing you've ever tasted if you can get it. We aren't making that many available each day, but this is kind of a scallop dough. It's a laminate Danish dough, lots of layers, very flaky, cream cheese icing. Look at this. Called the Dragon Claw. Okay, it's in development right now. Kalutas is making it. It's going to be available exclusively at King Cake Hub, and that's what we're really excited about. Debuting January 6th. And the easiest way to get one is to be part of the King Cake Coterie, King Cake of the Week Club. And on our website, you can actually go on the Coterie page, a little bit more information about the different cakes that are going to be represented. So that's one of the new cakes. The other new cake for next year, well, among the other new cakes, actually there's several new cakes that are going to be exclusive to King Cake Cup, where you won't be able to get anywhere else but King Cake Cup. So Epiphany was our big debut last year, our big top seller. Gambino's made it for us. It was an incredible King Cake. I was so pleased with the way it turned out, and we didn't even try it until like a few days before to know exactly just how good this was going to be. And we were just amazed at how good of a cake this was. And a lot of people said, wow, this is amazing. If you look on our homepage at kingcakehub.com, you can just see just some of the accolades for how much people enjoyed that. So we have a new flavor of Epiphany, a new variety. We'll have the regular Epiphany, and we will have Nutella Epiphany starting January 6th. That's going to be available also in the King Cake Coterie, and we'll have that every day as well. So 2 flavors of Epiphany, maybe a third. We're still kind of finessing a couple of things. But for now, we've got Classic Epiphany, and we've got Nutella Epiphany that Gambino's is making for us and available only at the King Cake Cup. Okay, so what else is happening? We have talked about the coterie. It is on sale now. This is the ultimate King Cake of the Week club. If you have friends or loved ones that are carnival lovers and you want to get them a special gift, this is the gift to get it. How it works is starting January 6th, and then every Tuesday up until the Tuesday before Fat Tuesday, you get a special King Cake exclusively to the King Cake Club. So we've got the Dragon Claw starting it off. We've got Nutella Epiphany. We've got Canadas. We're not sure which one they're going to come up with, but they got 60 different king cakes that they sell at their grocery store, and they're all amazing. They won the People's Choice Award at the King Cake Festival in 2019 and 2017, and they are amazing. So many people. We were the only New Orleans distributor last year, and so many people were coming by and saying, wow, I heard about Canada. This is really, really cool. This is so, so yummy. Their Snickerdoodle, their Ooey Gooey Snickerdoodle, Gooey Butter Snickerdoodle was a big hit last year. Their Houdat King Cake. We sold a lot of their cannoli king cake, 60 different flavors that they have at their grocery store. We'll have about 5 or 6 in-house, and we're waiting to see what they're going to come up with for the King Cake Coterie, as with Bywater Bakery, as with Heido Bakery involved in the coterie. Okay, so we showed this picture earlier this morning of what this king cake is. It's really one of the prettiest king cakes that I have seen. Last year, they did for us the caramel crepes de leche. Now, this is made by Chef Amy Boudreau, and she has been making it at Ballestra's, and they won best presentation and the best non-traditional king cake with their blueberry chantilly when they're at the King Cake Festival. They won in 2019 and they won in 2018. Really, really fantastic cake, and they had a sushi king cake, which I think was the best king cake that could replace a meal. So we're not going to be hearing that one. But Chef Amy has moved on from Balestra. She is now overseeing king cakes at Zappardo's. And she has come up with, for the coterie, and only for the King Cake Coterie, this king cake that we showed a picture of earlier today on our Instagram. This is called a chocolate cannoli macaroon king cake. I want you to see this. Is this exquisite? Almonds on top of there, macaroons on top of there. Really excited about this one. We're not going to be able to ship this one because it's going to get all messed up. But for locals, that's the one you're going to get that week if you are part of the King Cake Coterie. And here's another big announcement. Those Zappardo's king cakes, such as the blueberry chantilly, such as their Death by Chocolate king cake that Chef Amy Boudreau has made when she was working at Ballestra's, we're going to have them available as a daily partner. We'll have those king cakes available every day at King Cake Hub next season in 2020. So that's yet another bakery partner that we are going to be including. Also in the coterie, we've got another great king cake from NOCA, the New Orleans Center for Creative Arts, their culinary arts department, which we are very, very happy to support by selling their king cake. They're going to be doing a special one for us for the coterie. And then we will have Kaluta's specialty king cake. Now, Kaluta's, they, as you know, it's cottage catering too. They make at Jazz Fest the white chocolate bread pudding. They make the crawfish strudel, both two of my favorite dishes out there. And Chef John makes a different king cake every week, like a cookie dough king cake, which was amazing. White chocolate raspberry king cake, which I think has been like the only king cake that I have been intimidated by because it was just so amazing. Cherry almond, a Zulu king cake. So a specialty king cake every week, and that's going to be included too in the King Cake Coterie. So how does this work? If you go on the website now on the 365 collection, you'll be able to see a link to it right from the homepage. You'll be able to purchase it now. The way it works is the first king cake is going to be Monday, January 6th. The next king cake is going to be Tuesday, January 7th. And then every Tuesday thereafter until the Tuesday before Fat Tuesday, there will be a king cake available only for members of the coterie. If you order it right now, it's $50 off. You can get it for just $200. That's an incredible deal. The price goes up to $250 starting November 1st. Now, if you are out of town, here's the way it's going to work. We'll have a special package price with a special shipping price that you can order. We had a lovely customer in New York with the Broadway show who was part of it last year. And so you won't get exactly the king cakes that we have. Like this one, if we try to ship it, it's going to be kind of a mess when it gets to you. But there are other of the coterie king cakes that we can ship. And then those cakes, like this one, for locals, then we'll have another specialty cake that's a little bit more easy to ship. So it's not going to come to you in pieces. So That's another great gift if you're out of town and you want to try a specialty king cake every week. That's a great gift. Again, that's available on our website at kingcakehub.com. So also on our website is the complete Mardi Gras 2020 parade schedule. You want to take a look at this. We have the marching crews. We've got out-of-town parades. We have special events on there. We've got when we update it constantly. As soon as we get news about parades, new parades, and parade scheduling changes, we're updating that site. So it's really the most current, most accurate parade schedule that's out there. Such as the new crew of Nefertiti. It's going to be in New Orleans East on February 9th. Allah, long time Sunday standby parade. Now they're moving to the Friday night, February 14th. They'll be parading along with Ocean and Cleopatra. There's a new Metairie parade, the Magical Crew of Mad Hatters. Now, the other thing, too, on this parade calendar, as you can see, just like the sample that I'm working with here, it's 2 pages of stuff here. We also have the marching crew. So we got like the crew of Bosom Buddies on like the Friday in the French Quarter. We got Dead Beans, Red Beans. We have the crew of Robin, which parades on the Monday night and the matinee. And then Mardi Gras Day, we've got a listing of all the marching crews that are going on there. The Northside Skull and Bones, the Skeleton Crews, the Jefferson City Buzzards, Mondo Cayo. All of that's available on our website on the 2020 Mardi Gras Parade calendar. We also have, we just came out with this yesterday, if you have a Google Calendar, then you can subscribe to the King Cake Cub. It's just kingcakecub@gmail.com, and then you can integrate all of what's on the King Cake Cub Google Calendar onto your own Google Calendar. So you can get notifications of all the parades that are coming up. We got some out-of-town parades on there, and again, we have the marching crews. So that's a lot of stuff that you can check out on there. Just to subscribe to kingcakehub@gmail.com. You can do a search on Google Calendar for King Cake Hub. You can add that to your own Google Calendar, and you can have, how many times can I say Google Calendar in one broadcast? Anyway, you can add it to your own calendar, and that way you can get notifications of all of the parades and marching crews and special events that King Cake Hub is having, such as our Carnival kickoff on January 6th with Benny Grunch and the Bunch, Panorama Jazz Band, Professor Carl Naval, Grand Marshal Mardi Gras, and we're going to be doing throughout the season a series of lunch and learns, unless we call it something differently, Tuesdays from 12 to 1 at the King Cake Hub. We'll have a special deal where you can purchase lunch from area restaurant, maybe have some food trucks involved, and have some king cake, of course, because that's kind of what we do, and learn about some of the aspects of Carnival, some of the aspects of Mardi Gras by the people who are making it happen. We are lining up the list of speakers right now. We're lining up the schedule. We have a few of them available on our website, on our Google Calendar. Starting off with January 7th with the Purse Chronicles, which is a fun podcast with Julie Carre and Julie Lee and other members who ride in the crew of Nix. They're going to be talking about what Carnival means to them and a preview of the upcoming season, and that's going to be a really, really fun one to check out. We have Beyond Bourbon Street, Mark Bologna's podcast, going to be at some point throughout the season. And then we have Professor Carl Naval and Grand Marshal Mardi Gras. They're going to be previewing a special show that they are doing. They're going to be giving you a lot more information about that at the Professor Carl Naval show. They're going to give you a sneak preview at some point during the season. And then also we'll have some other events, lunch and learn events, lots of special guests. They might not know that they're being special guests yet, but we are working on that. So, if you're involved in Carnival and you're on my list, then be expecting a phone call because we're putting that together. We should have the complete listing available next month, and we do our live broadcast with 2 months to go until Carnival. In the meantime, though, you can check out our website and our calendar, our Google Calendar, as we're updating that with information as we start the topics. Hey, be sure to subscribe on this YouTube channel, which we appreciate you checking out this live broadcast. On it, we just put on a definitive Mardi Gras music playlist, which includes some of the really, really great Carnival songs from local New Orleans artists, conveniently, all of which are on the Basin Street Records label, which includes Kermit Ruffins, Los Hombres Calientes, John Cleary, Henry Butler, Rebirth Brass Band, some really fun music on that. Check out playlist tab on our YouTube channel for the definitive Mardi Gras playlist. All right, so we are 3 months away from the launch of Carnival 2020, King Cake Cub's second season at the Mortuary at 4800 Canal Street. So be sure to check out kingcakehub.com, and the various social media channels. Make sure you're subscribing on Instagram and YouTube. Watching it now, the subscribe button is somewhere or another. Twitter, Facebook, etc. So we've got next year. Who do we have? Pretty much everybody who you loved this past year and more. Gambino's Bakery, Hido, Canada's, Bywater Bakery, Kaluta's, Girls Gone Vegan, Noka, and then we got some new ones. We've got Sugar Love, who we added on at the end of last season. They are going to be full-time throughout the carnival next year. They'll have the King Cake on a Stick, a great little snack. The King Cake Nuggets, which was one of my favorite things at the King Cake Festival. It's little King Cake nuggets and a dipping sauce that's perfect for one person. It's the perfect after-school snack or the perfect late-night or breakfast snack, whenever you want it. But we'll have it available. It's a really great idea that Sierra has come up with over there at Sugar Love out in Slidell. And they even have a King Cake bread pudding, which we'll have. We also have Big Boy Ooey Gooey's. The King Cake Gooey's were a big hit last year. Also a great little snack. A lot of tourists were coming in and they were looking for just something small to get. So we had king cakes of various sizes, but if you're just wanting to know what the king cake craze is all about and you're in town, you're wandering by and you're picking up these things. So the King Cake Gooey's are perfect for that. And then all the mini king cakes we'll have from Canada's. We had the mini snickerdoodles. We'll have those throughout the season. Hopefully the mini king cakes from Kaluta's. And we also have a brand new bakery, which I'm not quite ready to announce, but I will tell you that it was one of the best king cakes I had last year. That one of the ones that we didn't carry, but it was still one of our favorites from last year. Really hard to get. There were lines down the block, I think, for it last year out in Old Metairie. So we're excited. They have a new facility that they're opening up. I've given you a lot of clues about it. Hopefully we'll have them throughout the season next January, February. Big season to go. 94 days until Carnival. 94 days until the start of Carnival. 144 days until Mardi Gras. That's about it. For more information, kingcakecup.com. Follow us on social media. We're putting information out there. We're so excited about this. The chocolate cannoli macaroon king cake. This is going to be amazing. Dragon Claw king cake that Kaluta's is making. That's just a sneak preview. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate you checking us out. And we'll see you in January, if not before.